Hey guys, SFP here, and welcome to episode number 20 of my FIFA 16 Barcelona career mode. As you can see here, we're actually taking a little break from the regular season to uh, get our second game, the away leg, or home leg, I guess, for us in this particular instance, against Atletico Bilbao in the Copa del Rey. And here I'm going to make a couple of changes here because I do have the upper hand here in the game, and so I don't need to field my starting 11. And considering the short time span, I should actually rest my players a little bit more often. And I'm going to take this opportunity here while we see the intro to give a shout out to one of my viewers here, Football FC. Now, Football FC actually has a channel on YouTube. You guys should definitely check it out. Basically, the main theme of his channel is how-to videos. Now, he does certain skill moves and basically how to do them. He also does some previews and post commentary on certain games. He recently has one for the latest round of the UEFA Champions League videos. And so, if you guys are interested in any of that, please check him out. He also wanted me to train Neymar, and I will. However, since I already pre-recorded these, I can't do it this week. But nevertheless, Football FC reminded me in the last video tomorrow to train Neymar, so I will train him next week, and you will see that happen. Anyways, enough about that, guys. I just wanted to give him a shout out because he's been so active in my channel, and so I wanted to do him the favor because he asked for it, and so asking you shall receive. Anyways, back to the game here, and we have Athletic Bilbao. And while we're still looking at the intro, and I know it's a little bit long, but I like to kind of do these things just to get into the zone, into the game. I also have to remind you guys that the transfer window is happening very soon. I believe it's the next video actually. So please let me know which players you think I should bring to Barcelona either this season or at a pre-contract next season. And as we see here, we actually get fouled and we get a yellow card here for Itarraspe. As you can see there, the global is 2-1 in our favor, and we do have the away goal. So we can even lose 1-0 and we'll still go through, but obviously I don't want to lose here. Dongo actually gets uh, his butt handed to him a little bit there. He gets clipped from behind. And as for the transfers, guys, remember I'm only allowed 3 per transfer season. So far in my mind, I have the left back Gaia from Valencia, and I also have Laporte from this team, actually, Athletic Bilbao. So let me know if you guys want someone else. And here we see our first opportunity to get top of the game here, and we have Mark Batra, an unexpected goal scorer, to be honest. The center back uh, hasn't really featured too much in my teams as of late, because obviously I have Vermaelen and I have Mathieu usually as my backup center backs. But now with the injury to Alba, I switched Mathieu to a left back, and now because of that, I'm actually going to give Mark Batra here a couple more opportunities. Um, as the season progresses. And here we see that we are rewarded, or the team is rewarded for that option there. And here, as we can see, we are kind of dialing down the clock there, and I believe that will be the end of the first half, guys. Not too shabby. We have a 1-0 lead, and so far that just makes Athletic Bilbao's chances of going on to the next round tougher and tougher. Mount Everest, if you will. But actually, it's probably not that bad. They didn't score 3 goals, which is doable right now. That's no three goal deficit isn't something that um, well it's hard to achieve. It's not impossible. So let's just make sure we don't give them that chance. And here we see the first opportunity here. DeMarcos has it, passes to Aduris. Aduris has a great shot, a great opportunity. Excuse me. The shot is a little bit wide, but the play itself was very beautiful. My defense, got put out of position there. It was very unfortunate for them, but luckily for us, we don't concede yet, or as of this moment. And here we have a great opportunity again for Athletic Bilbao, and luckily there's a center back there that mans the post as they definitely should, and we actually take the goal away from them, and that is the end of the second half, guys, and that is how the game will end. The second half was a little bit shorter because nothing much really happened, but I'll take the lead, and because of that, we are going to the next round of the Copa de España, or how I would like to call it. I believe it's what it's officially called, La Copa del Rey. And here we have an offer from Greece. And remember, guys, I do have um, a rule here with uh, international managements. I'm only accepting three. Now, I had Peru as an option, but for those of you guys who are watching my Fulham career mode, I actually am coaching Peru on that one. So this will be your guys' opportunity, actually, to let me know in the comment section down below which other team should be on my list of three. So I'm still keeping Portugal, I'm still keeping the U.S., and I'm giving you guys the third option right now. So for those of you guys who didn't see my intro, basically what that means is that I will accept the offer from any of these three teams that I have on my list, so that being Portugal, the US, and the third one of your choosing. If I get the third one of your choosing first, then that is the option that I will go. Now, if for some reason I get two offers, or an offer from two teams in my list, I will have, I guess, the opportunity to choose, or I'll give you guys the option. But that will be fun, guys. And if for the third option, you can make it an easy team for me to coach, like a Brazil, Spain, or if you want, you can make it a little bit difficult, giving me maybe an India, an Asian team, or a CONCACAF team, maybe Mexico. Mexico actually would be pretty interesting to coach. Now, being from the U.S., there's that whole rivalry situation going with Mexico, but nevertheless, Mexico would be an interesting team to coach. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind having a couple of Mexican players here on my roster. I know there's a very exciting goalkeeper here from Mexico that plays in Porto right now, if I'm not mistaken. He is uh, the substitute for Iker Casillas, and as you can see there, we have a pretty good home advantage. So I'm hoping that I don't lose that against here with RC Deportivo or Deportivo La Coruña. And here we have the first opportunity, and this is one of the weirdest goals I have ever scored. And I know I've said that multiple times before, but I think this one. I was gonna say this one tops it all, but I think this one will at least be up there as a top five weirdest goals I have ever scored. And I have here we see it's an own goal actually, and I don't know why Dani Alves celebrated. I thought maybe because of the angle that his cross actually went in, but as we can see on the replay, it's actually an own goal by Laurel or Laurel or Laure. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce that with a Spanish accent. So for those of you guys who are fans of Deportivo La Coruña, let me know in the comment section how that's supposed to be pronounced, if you can even help me with that. And here we have the end of the first half, guys. We actually do get the lead here, and we're taking that home. Excuse me, not taking it home, but taking it into the locker room. And obviously, I'm going to give a pep talk here to the boys, and I'm going to switch in Kamara and put in someone here. I'm going to put Duran because obviously Kamara wanted to play, but I don't want him to play the 90 minutes just to make sure I can seal this victory. And here, speaking about sealing victories, that just puts a little smudge in our attempt to get the 3 points here, guys. And I think that was a deflection, to be honest. But what a great shot there from the player from Deportivo La Coruña. It merits the adoration of us, and I would stand and clap because of that goal. It was nicely done, and it hits the post actually, and it goes in. And as you can see there, I think Matthew actually manages to slightly deflect it there for the Deportivo La Coruña player, and that goal will be awarded to Cartavia. And now we start here yet again, and here we see that Deportivo has another opportunity for Rodriguez, and Rodriguez gets it. Rodriguez actually gets it, and for some reason that goal that I conceded kind of just took my players by surprise, and it kind of just maybe lowered their morale a little bit, and they're being caught off very, very frequently here. And there was no way I was going to catch him with the pace, guys. I don't. Obviously, Matthew's not, or Mascherano, excuse me. Mascherano's actually worse. I don't think he's. I think out of the two, I think Matthew actually has more pace uh, than what's his name? Than El Jefecito, whose name Mascherano, excuse me. But let me know in the comment section, guys. Who do you think is faster, Matthew or Mascherano? I think Matthew is a little bit faster. But that's just my opinion. Here we have Messi. Messi the God. He goes for it. He gets a shot. It gets saved. But then there it is, Neymar, who probably heard my viewer here, Football FC. Here you go, Neymar with the goal. And I believe that's his 5th goal of the season. And now for those of you guys, again, and I hate plugging in my other career mode, but I'll plug it in because this is my channel, so I have final say in whatever it is I do. We take advantage of a lot of deflections and rebounds, and in this one it won't be different. But I feel a little bit cheap when it comes to Barcelona taking advantage of deflections and rebounds. With Fulham, obviously, I don't have that situation because Fulham is trying to get promoted, and so I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that promotion for them. With Barcelona, a quality team, it just seems a little cheap there, but we get the 2-2 draw. Not exactly what I wanted at home, but at least we still haven't lost it, guys, and we are going into the transfer window having not lost a single game, which is very, very interesting. And here I'm at the training session, and again, I do apologize for Football FC. I know he wanted Neymar to be trained, but buddy, I will put it on for the next week's video, so just remind me, or just keep reminding me actually, because I might forget, and that's just natural considering I have 2 career modes at the moment. But that will be it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for the next video coming up tomorrow. Peace out, and see you later.